Welcome to the floodlight installation and aiming video. In this video, we will show you how to not only install our floodlights and wire them up, but how to aim them as well. Once you've figured out where you want to place your floodlights, take the stakes and gently hammer them into the ground. Please be sure not to have the floodlights attached to the stakes at this time. Once you have the stakes placed and driven into the ground, remove the wing nut, washer, and screw from the crossbar on the stake. Insert the screw through the bracket on the back of the floodlight and then back into the crossbar. Replace the washer and then the wing nut and tighten it down. At this point in time, don't worry about trying to aim the floodlight. We will cover that a little bit later. Our next step is wiring. You'll notice on the ends of each floodlight there is a red and black button. Your red button is for your positive connection and your black button is for your negative connection. We recommend using 18 gauge wire. Simply push down on the little reg button, insert your positive wire, and then push down the black and insert your negative. And then just continue down the line until all your floodlights are connected. Included in our floodlight kits, you'll find a 6-foot extension and a 1 amp wall wart. On the extension, simply take the red wire and insert it into the red button on the floodlight, and then take the black wire and insert it into the black button. Once you've gotten that done, simply plug the extension into the end of the wall wart, plug the wall wart in, and your floodlights are working. To aim your floodlight, simply loosen the wing nut that is on the bottom of the crossbar. Just loosen it slightly. This will allow you to pivot the light back and forth until you get it semi-centered on where you want it, and then tighten it back up. When you're done adjusting your floodlight left or right, loosen the large wing nut on the outside of the stake. This will allow you to pivot the floodlight up and down so you can zero it in a little bit more and get that item spotlighted just right. Once you've done the first floodlight, it's basically just going through all the rest and repeating the process. Just loosen that small wing nut on the crossbar so you can adjust your left and right, and then tighten that back down, and then loosen the large wing nut on the stake so you can adjust your up and down motion with the light, and then just tighten it back down to lock it into place. And you just sit there and redo that with each floodlight until they're aimed exactly where you want them. I should also note, for the purposes of this demonstration, we have a large building on the back side of our property with some security lights on it. So it is a little bit lighter out during this demonstration, so the lights aren't really showing as bright as they would if they were in your haunt. Specifically, the flickering yellow flood, you'll notice it's fairly dim compared to the green, the blue, and the red. And that's the result from the lights off that building behind us.